Oh, stop complaining. I'm recording this in the morning, and you don't see me complaining about anything at all. Except for the fact that, well, a moment ago, when we didn't have Dr. Schenker following us, the music was quite relaxing. Let's try this. Yes! Yes, yes, yes!
Alarm! Alarm!
Oh, it's probably just the TV. He's pretty close.
Good girl.
Yes, he's Scottish and Kate Archer is Scottish. That's important. Okay, so we've fully completed Berlin by Night. That's good. And how on earth did we get Master Spy rank? What? I got shot quite a lot. I wasn't exactly stealthy. Oh well. Oh, we only missed 2 intelligence items.
During the flight to London, attempt to learn as much as possible from Dr. Schenker about his research. Schenker is a notoriously cautious man, so direct questions are not advised. He is also reported to have little tolerance for skeptics. Try to keep an open mind.
Alright. Questioning time, is it? Alright. We'll take our pistol and our SMG, along with all of the cool rounds. Just in case. Because it's always good to have something just in case, you know?
This is your captain speaking. We have reached a cruising altitude of 24,000 feet and will soon be leaving German airspace. I've turned off the seatbelt and no smoking signs. Feel free to move about the cabin. We'll be arriving in London at approximately 6:15 p.m. local time. The temperature is currently 25 degrees centigrade with clear skies. I think we can expect a lovely, relaxing flight.
Ah, excellent. Okay, question time. Yeah, let's be indirect.
What about your wife? Will she be joining you in England?
Sie ist tot. For 2 Jahre. Pardon me, I must get used to speaking English. My wife died 2 years ago.
Ooh.
My condolences, Doctor. I wasn't aware. There's no mention of her demise in our files.
It was not made public. There was an accident at the laboratory during an experiment. She was killed. You are familiar with my line of research?
No, but it must be fascinating.
Quite so. I was the head of the Biological Explosives Research Team.
Biological explosives? Sounds rather outlandish, frankly.
Perhaps, but also very real
Those
and very
buggers.
dangerous. Imagine an undetectable chemical reagent which can be injected into a living host. The reagent causes a reaction in the organism that culminates in a massive explosion that feeds on organic material. In other words, the effective range of the weapon is dictated by the amount of catalyst in the reagent and the population density at ground zero. In a city, the death toll could be tens of thousands. The speed of the reaction can be controlled with great accuracy by the chemical composition of the reagent.
But why make it?
Time bombs.
Quite so.
But why make something like that? Ah. How is such a thing
How
possible?
is such a thing possible?
I spent many years trying to answer that very question. Perhaps you'd care to read an article I've been preparing on the subject. It's rather fundamental, but it will give you a foundation for understanding the larger issues.
I'm deeply honored.
Don't mention it. I feel it is my duty to reward open-mindedness and imagination whenever the opportunity arises. You would make a fine pupil. By the way, I never thanked you. I'm sorry I doubted your competence.
Apology accepted.
Hey, what's that other aircraft doing? Let's
We are in position.
You know
inverse
what to do,
colours.
Sonny.
Yes, sir. Initiating docking procedure and jamming our communications.
You're up, laddies. We're going aboard.
Oh,
Was ist los?
I'm not sure.
no.
Stay here while I investigate. Keep this door locked.
And don't remind me of death to spies, okay?
Come out here where I can see you.
Yep.
Stop concealing yourself this instant.
Okay then. Just as soon as I check the luggage.
I know you're...
Yeah. Okay. Wonder if I should keep using the SMG. I don't know why it acts like that. It's quite strange. Let's stick with phosphorus for now. Unit itinerary. Flight U7, Berlin to London. Departs 700 hours. London to headquarters, depart 900 hours. Arrive 1100 hours GMT. Huh. Well, that's everything we already knew, pretty much. And here? All of these look fairly important. But I don't see anything interesting here. So let's carry on. We have people to save. We will then save the world. Oh. Yeah, that's what phosphorus does. Burns you to death. As we already know.
Between your beady little...
Yes, feel free to stop them from... Oh my! Handy chair. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's not go over there. Handy escape. Very handy and very convenient.
This food is terrible. Look, I know you're there.
The potato salad isn't bad.
It's not potato salad. It's cottage cheese. Come on, I know you're in here somewhere.
Whoops. Oh. I forgot about the curtains. Sound effects aren't a bit loud, are they? Wonder if that's any better. Well, I'm glad the people here don't like the food either. Or at least one of them. Pity I had to kill them. Yeah, that sounds a bit better. Come on, fall down, fall down, fall down. Ah, he usually falls down. I mean, every time I've played this, he falls down. This is the only time he's never fell down. Ooh. Wait, 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 not heading to the cockpit just yet. Might be something interesting. There's a map. There's a map of... I don't know where that... Oh wait, that's Italy. Recognize the boot. Okay. Nothing interesting here then? Nothing at all. Huh. Destroy a map. Well, these guys, I'm afraid, won't be needing it anymore.
So much for a lovely, relaxing flight.
Oh, they did it. Oh,
Sleep
silent.
tight, lassie.
You're not going to kill her? What if she wakes up?
Now look here, you. I'm not going to butcher a fellow countryman without a specific grudge. If she wakes up, she can fend for herself. If she dies, then she ain't really a Scot, so I won't feel bad. Now, go get that doctor fella and do a final sweep. Take anything that looks important. Papers, files, whiskey, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Feels just like Dead Island. Ugh. Unexpected turbulence. Scene 2.
Something's not right. Alright, let's go.
But some of our men are still aboard.
Listen to you crying like a wee girl. They'll have to make do, won't they?
Ah, stupid inverse color mini airplane. Aeroplane. Yes, that's it. And we are falling out of the sky. That's not good. We'd rather do that in a much slower fashion. Oh man, we have less than a minute. And we're unarmed. Come on. You can't just leave us to be unarmed. Hey, that's bad. Oh, hey, did I notice this? Invoice for 20 fuel barrels? That's not intelligence, that's... Oh man, here goes. Oh look! Contains information on Unity Flight U7 to London. Da 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 da. Oh man. Da 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 da. Oh. Come on! Parachute, parachute! Invoice. Oh no, you don't. He had a parachute.
Well, that's unexpected. Make sure she doesn't land on her feet.
Phew. Okay, now for the... well, one of the coolest scenes in a game ever. Oh. These people are going to try and shoot us. We must shoot them, while also heading for the guy with the parachute. Oh, I think Dr. Schenker was on that sofa. Yeah, that's why we couldn't shoot him. Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. Hey, look! That's pretty nice. Come on, getting closer. Oh, now they're shooting at us. For real. And hey, I thought he... Whoa. They were diving awfully fast. I thought he said he wouldn't kill us, at least not directly, and he's trying to directly kill us right now. Just wait till I crash into the ground, you! Come on. Oh, wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go? We must not miss him. It is extremely important that we do not miss him. Do you want to crash into a barn? I wouldn't think so.
Excuse me.
Hey, don't interrupt me. Never ever interrupt the main character while she's speaking. Come on. You didn't say I couldn't borrow your parachute, right? Right? Yeah.
Please be full of hay! Please be full of hay!
I hope it was. After all, he was nice enough to let us borrow his parachute.
She's a credit to her people.
Well, I'm glad he thinks so, at least. Okay, we completed our one objective. In this scene, at least. We missed quite a few intelligence items. Well, 3. But hey, at least we got agent rank. Better than 9.
Congratulations! You have failed again. Although the circumstances were certainly extraordinary in this case, don't expect much sympathy from command. Unity cannot afford failures, however justifiable.
What? Oh, come on. You cannot blame us for having someone intercept the flight, blow it up, and leave Dr. Schenker falling from the sky on a sofa. So, anyway, let's see what they have to say about this. They could have given us some kind of escort. Anything at all. It was over England, after all.
I'm impressed, Agent Archer. I expected that promoting you to field operations would be disastrous, but I never imagined a catastrophe of these proportions. You've now managed to botch 2 high-profile, high-stakes missions. Care to explain?
Yeah.
If you can master your animosity enough to address me in a civil tone, I'll attempt to explain in terms you might understand exactly how I believe we've arrived at this impasse, sir.
Your inadequacy is matched only by your impertinence. If you find my manners offensive, I suggest you find a line of work more suited to your delicate nature. Gardening, for example, or perhaps motherhood.
This is getting us nowhere.
Neither is she. I plan to submit a formal request to review her record for dismissal.
You'll do nothing of the sort. Even if we had the luxury of discharging one of our last remaining operatives, which we don't, there are proper channels to consider. No agent of Unity has ever been relieved of duties without a formal, thorough inquest. Personally, while I admit that I'm concerned about the results we've seen thus far, I'm not convinced that Agent Archer is entirely to blame. Until I am convinced, we'll continue with our current plan of action.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me yet. It's quite probable that things will get worse before they get better.
They always do.
I don't see how that's possible.
Did you get a look at your assailant?
Aye, that I did.
Did you recognize him?
Sergeant Magnus Armstrong, born in Glasgow, Scotland, 1925. Frequently in trouble as a lad due to a penchant for fighting. By all accounts, he was a good-natured, likable young man. Never bullied anybody, only picked fights with boys that were game for a brawl. Got kicked out of several schools before his parents finally stuck him in a military academy. During the war, he served as a sapper in France and Germany, everything from mine removal to demolitions and sabotage. Earned himself quite a reputation for his reckless antics. The most popular legend had to do with a bridge he allegedly crippled with nothing but a shovel and a hand grenade. A German supply train did the rest. When it reached the weakened section of the bridge, the whole structure came crashing down.
It's a shame this chap ended up on the wrong side of the law.
To the best of our knowledge, he's never been involved in anything this big before. Most of his arrests since returning from the war have been related to public brawling.
Any theories on why he didn't simply shoot you when he had the chance?
I'll be sure to ask him when I bring him in.
Aww.
That's assuming you get the opportunity.
She just might. We may have a lead. This morning, West German custom officials in Hamburg discovered several suspicious-looking chemical containers aboard a Finnish cargo freighter. Fortunately, these chaps decided to inform us rather than seizing the contraband outright, which gives us a chance to conduct a covert investigation.
You believe this is the link to Dr. Schenker?
It could well be. If so, given the specific chemicals found aboard the freighter, it's a fairly safe bet the kidnappers are not only aware of Dr. Schenker's research, but also determined to capitalize upon it.
If our theories are correct, the kidnappers are in Hamburg or will be arriving shortly. A good spy could find them. Fortunately, we're sending a good spy on this mission. You'll be working with him.
A new
You
partner?
are partner.
More like a supervisor.
An American named Thomas Goodman. Perhaps you've heard of him.
Aye, but I thought he was killed in Amsterdam.
Really? He's a resourceful chap, though. Made a daring escape on a stolen bicycle with half the Dutch police force in hot pursuit and KGB agents waiting in ambush around every corner. Smashing story. I'm sure he'll recount it if you ask him. At any rate, you're to rendezvous with him in Germany and see what the two of you can dig up. You'll take your orders directly from him during this mission.
Thank God.
Very good, sir. Thank you.
Agent Archer?
Yes, sir.
What was it like falling out of that plane?
I promise to tell you about it sometime.
I tell you she's a liability.
Perhaps, but I'm not convinced yet.
What will it take to convince you? How many more catastrophes must we suffer through? Because keeping her on the active list will lead to further disasters. Of that, I'm certain.
Yes, I can see that you are.
Our purpose is to preserve freedom, to protect innocent lives, to combat evil wherever it manifests. We can't afford to tolerate anything that stands in the way of that goal. The girl may be spirited, but she's virtually incompetent.
I admire your sense of duty, but I question your judgment. I can't say that at my prime I would have performed any better than she under the circumstances.
You're assuming her reports are entirely genuine. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised to learn that she'd coloured the facts. The bloody things read like adventure novels.
So now you're indicting her credibility?
Does that seem unreasonable? The girl was a thief, for goodness sakes. A little skepticism seems prudent.
I'll take it under advisement.
Look, it's not too late to pull her off the assignment. I've read the American's file. He's perfectly capable of handling an operation like this on his own.
Probably so, but I have the strangest feeling a woman's touch is exactly what we need on this one.
I can't argue with you when you're like this.
No, you can't.
I hope you realize you're letting yourself be ruled by intuition. Reason tends to make a far more reliable counselor.
You might ruminate on that adage yourself.
Oh, cool. More stuff to check out. Unfortunately, we're out of time. Therefore, we'll save over Berlin by Night with Care to Explain. Yeah.
Welcome to Advanced Field...
No. We're leaving that for next time, everyone. I hope you enjoyed falling out of a plane. Yes, I hope you did. So, till then, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.